suspension, both front and rear. Why is it important? And why do we need it? We are going on a ride. So what is going on, guys and girls? These are my stomping grounds. Out here in Staten Island, we have some of the nicest bike trails. So we can go on or off-road. And let's hit the off-road trail today. Why? Because we're going to talk about suspension. All right, so if you did not already guess, oh shit, where we going? Move this bitch up. I'm riding the Spark CycleWorks Bandit. Ooh, and I am out of breath. The Spark CycleWorks Bandit comes with both front and rear suspension. Okay, so this fork is called an inverted fork, and there's a reason why they chose that. The most rigid part of the fork is here, closer to the handlebar, giving you better stability when you ride. And in the back you have not one but two rear shocks. Now this combination results in a very comfortable ride. Where else can you get a bike with both front and rear suspension at an affordable price? When there's no suspension in the rear portion of the bike, that's called a hardtail. Now why would anybody want a hardtail? Now the lack of suspension gives you a better feel for the road, but in our conditions where we have sand, cobblestone roads, unpaved roads, you are gonna want a rear suspension. Now I am not racing. This is not on a racetrack, so I don't need that added stability or that added feel of the road. What I want when I ride is to protect my buttocks. Okay, so now being that I'm in an off-road setting, I hooked up my 360 camera. I'm gonna try and get you a good view of the suspension, both front and rear. We'll start with the front right now. Now, let's see what I can get from the rear suspension. Actually, this might work out pretty good. Okay, so this angle looks pretty good. Let's just see if it can hold up. Let's go this way and turn around. Definitely hard to ride in the sand. get out of the sand and we'll go back to the bumpy off-road terrain. See what we can get for you. I am not going back into the grass. Alright, so hopefully that's a good example of what suspension can do for your ride. In my opinion, it's nothing less than a benefit. Alright, so maybe you might think, hey, I don't need a suspension. I ride on roads like this. Nicely paved bike trails. Maybe you can release some of the air in your tire. Might add for a cushy ride. But that first bump that you hit, you'll quickly realize that you need suspension. Why though? Why do I need suspension? The e-bikes with dual suspension, they're more expensive. The suspension will absorb the impact and your buttocks will thank you. So not only will your butt thank you, but also all the other joints in your body. And I don't mean these joints, but all the other joints in your body will thank you as well. Okay, so you may have mentioned price. Oh, wait a minute, that was me. I mentioned price. Adding both front and rear suspension does impact the price. But with all the features that you get from the Spark CycleWorks Bandit, you'll be amazed at how low the price is compared to all the other e-bikes on the market. Now, price is definitely a factor when it comes to buying an e-bike. So visit sparkcycleworks.com and use my code Mr. E NYC and you can save an additional $100. You'll get a stylish looking bike that you can use to get out and explore, that has pedal assist, and that pedal assist will give you one incredible workout. And speaking of pedal assist, it comes with a 7-speed cassette. It comes with a 2,000 watt hub motor, reaches speeds of up to 40 miles per hour, and at those speeds you can get up to 30 miles. She also comes with a headlight and turn signals. There's even a variety of tires to choose from, and you can customize the look of yours. All of this, as well as front and rear suspension. So get a Spark CycleWorks Bandit. Your butt will thank you. And did I mention she was stylish?